This is my Horace Waters-Autola player piano. It's very old. I don't know how old it is, but it's in here in my grandmother's house now. It's been here since about the early 70s. There's the maker's name right there. And it is in playable condition, and I'm going to show you the inside now. The best I can with the flashlight. I don't know how well you can see in here, but now it is missing the player mechanism. It's missing completely, but it is in playable condition, and this felt on the hammers looks like it's in pretty good condition for being this old. Again, I have no idea how old it is. And there's a serial number right here. The serial number is 85752. And looking at the inside, the hammers and everything look like they're in pretty decent shape for something this old. And there's the name of the piano. It's a Horace Waters. It says Horace Waters, New York. And this up here, this is the inside of the top. I think this is the original finish on the top, on the inside. This thing does need to be completely refinished. Now, I've researched pianos like this online. I haven't been able to find anything really on Horace Waters. The closest thing that I did find was on an antique piano website, a Horace Waters traveling piano, I think. And here's a picture of it on antiquepianoshop.com. And I said traveling piano, I meant to say Horace Waters mission style player piano. Yeah, the mission style. This one is from 1913. I don't know if it's exactly the same model, but it's very similar. So it's possible that this piano could be 100 years old. I don't know if it's that old or if it's from the 20s. I think it's at least from the 20s at the very latest. So it's pretty old. I'm hoping to sell it to somebody who's going to restore it, because I think it might make a good project piano. I don't know. Some things you should know about it. It has been painted over at least 2 times that I know of, so the cabinet has to be... Here, you can take a closer look at it here. It's got these canvas inlays here, which I think are kind of neat. And it's been painted at least twice that I know of. And this cabinet is going to be completely stripped and refinished. The sustain pedal does work. It does work when I play it. The other two pedals, I don't know what they do. They don't do anything. But the sustain pedal does work. And I like to play a lot of ragtime music on this piano. This is the kind of piano you think of when you think of like old-time honky-tonk ragtime type music. And it is in playable condition. To give you more of a sense of what this thing sounds like. Reminds me of the music from the Jaws movies. Okay, so things that you need to know about this piano. First of all, the player mechanism is missing. It's completely missing. It doesn't function at all as a player piano, but I don't know if you can see this front part behind the keyboard does open up, and the speed controls it's got the speed controls here for the tempo and for something else, I don't know what. And this piano has been sitting here in my grandmother's house since the early 70s. It's never been tuned since then, at least not that I know of. But it is in playable condition, and the sustain pedal does work. I'll just show you that. Okay, the other 2 pedals don't work. They don't do anything. So I'm going to play a little Maple Leaf Rag. Yeah, and like I said, this piano's pretty old, so I think it's pretty good for how old it is and never having been tuned. I mean, I know it sounds, you can definitely tell it's out of tune, but I like how big and heavy the keys are. The keys have a nice heavy feel to them, and that's something that's different from more modern pianos that I've played on. I think I'm going to play the song from the Halloween movies now.